I started this journey thinking the secret to content success was posting every day, chasing trends, and optimizing everything. But a few months in, I was burnt out, overwhelmed, and questioning if I even wanted to do this anymore. So, you're probably wondering, how did I keep going? What changed? Well, let me start with what didn't work. I didn't force myself to post daily, I didn't follow every algorithm hack, and I stopped trying to be someone I wasn't online. So what then? How did I keep showing up without burning out? Here's the truth, it's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters. Before we talk about how I rebuilt my approach to content creation, let's talk about the why. Why do you create? Why are you even here? Because trust me, sustainability isn't about following a content strategy, it's about building your strategy. Let's dive into my self-study on burnout, balance, and making content that actually feels good. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Elaine and I'm going to be covering my final update of my self-study that I started at the beginning of this year. I am really excited to get into this, so let's go. My notes on my phone because I'm gonna go off on a tangent if I don't. So why did I do this self-study? I did research prior to this. My main question being, what does a sustainable content schedule actually look like? Is there ways to prevent burnout as a content creator dealing with the social media algorithm? And I did a research paper on it, so I searched up solutions from academic research papers, looked up YouTube videos, like a lot of YouTube videos of creators that I know, creators I don't know, smaller creators, bigger creators. I learned that burnout is real across the whole board. It does not have to be just content creation. It is something that everyone deals with, depending on what they work on, like what they work hard at, what their job is, what their hobbies are. Like, you can get burnout doing anything. The strategies to prevent burnout is not an all-in-one solution. It varies depending on person to person, but in this case I'm focusing on content creation, and again, it still varies from person to person. This may work for me, this whole experience, but may not work for you. But this is just something that I have learned through experimenting with the research that I did discover. Now let's break down the planning phase, like my self-study. I broke it down into phases. My first 2 weeks were the control weeks, where I asked ChatGPT to formulate me the best content creator strategy schedule to follow to become the best content creator. After that, the following weeks would be my experimental phases, where I experiment the strategies, like try out the strategies that I researched prior to starting the self-study. During this planning phase, I also created a burnout tracker that tracked my stress levels and my energy levels, with the color coordination being green being good, yellow being mid, and red being burnt out. And I also tracked the time spent working on something, whether it would be homework or content creation, considering I am also a student on top of doing this. That's another reason why I decided to do the self-study, content creating while also being a full-time student. And then my goals, based off of what ChatGPT said to do, was to, the goals and schedule was to upload 2 shorts, YouTube shorts, 2 Instagram reels, and 1 long form video per week. And it didn't give me like the exact days to do this, it just said upload these per week. So 5 videos. So the content creation begins. So the control week phase. I started really excited. Like, I was excited to start this. I was like, I am gonna go for it, just go for it. Quickly, that became very overwhelming for me because I had to balance school, life, and content creation. So it was difficult for me to balance it all. I found really fast that 5 videos was a lot on top of school projects that I had to do. So just know I was excited. It just got overwhelming. I discovered during the control phase that on top of being overwhelming, editing took so long. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to editing, so I found that editing was taking so long for me. My burnout tracker, like if you looked at it, it was a mixture of green and yellow, and majority of it was yellow. I realized like soon that I was like, this isn't sustainable. There's something that I have to change to make this work for me, to do this sustainably and prevent burnout. So the control weeks, I do them barely. And spring break, it was one of the weeks after the control weeks. I had planned to make a lot of videos during that period of my spring break to make use of it. That did not happen. I went through the whole week of doing nothing, and then another week came and nothing, and then a third week came and nothing. I was burnt out for 3 weeks. I did not do anything content creation related. I did school projects that I prioritized more, and I slept a lot because I noticed during the control week I had no time to rest. I was always up late editing, like I was always so tired and didn't give myself enough time to just, take care of myself. I was always tired. I was asleep. I just didn't take care of myself, and I just needed rest. That's what I realized from the control week. You really need to add time to take a day off to reset. Another thing is, I noticed that I had no clear brand direction, which meant like it was harder to create videos because I was like, why do I want to make videos in the first place? Like I was thinking like what I have been creating isn't resonating with me. During the break, I was like thinking, why do I want to make videos? What do I want to share? What do I want to post? I need to like think about this more because I just jumped into this without thinking of like exactly what to upload and share. It was a wake-up call that rest is very important and that you really need to know why you want to do this before you even start. Coming back from the burnout, I shifted my strategy. That's when I started changing what the control week was asking me to do. I thought of my brand values, like the brand identity that I wanted to share. I wanted to be someone who shared food and travel and creative hobbies and my lifestyle as a student, because that was what I am doing, like that's what I resonate with, and that's what I wanted to make videos about to share. I wanted to share my love and passion for food and travel and why I am a creative student in the first place. So I reframed my mindset to progress over perfection because, like I mentioned, I am too much of a perfectionist. Did I say that right? I'm a perfectionist when it comes to editing, and I learned that I need to just work on things little by little, and it does not have to be perfect at the end of the day. As long as it gets the point across, the edit is understandable, it does not need to be like perfect, and there's nothing perfect in this world, so I had to keep that in the back of my mind during this experimental phase. The exact things that I changed was implementing CapCut templates for quicker edits. I was like soon realizing I don't need to be making such perfected, detailed edits for a video that's really fast-paced and really short. I feel like I should save detailed work for content videos that I would like more detailed edits for, like a story time video that has like a visually it visually makes sense. I also batched filmed content because it saved so much time, just at least filming for 1 to 2 days, just focused on that, so I didn't have to worry about trying to find days to film. it was so much easier to just stick to 1 or 2 days of filming all the videos. I dropped long form videos because I felt like it took so long to do that, and as a content creator just starting out, it's something to implement into your schedule later down the line. I feel like working on smaller videos to get yourself known first, it makes more sense rather than having adding a long form videos already. I feel like it just didn't make sense now, maybe later down the line. Again, a must, scheduled rest days. I scheduled at least 2 rest days during this experimental phase, the 3 weeks after my burnout, and my burnout tracker was all green. Like, majority of it was just green. Like, I barely had yellow and I was really happy. Like, my mood was always good. Like, it's really important to have the rest day because it allows you to take care of yourself, make sure you eat, your hygiene, and sleeping enough. It helped me a lot, and my mood was always like really good. So my key takeaways are rest is very important and is part of the process. You need to rest because you need the energy to keep this sustainable if you're tired and you can't think properly. So rest is important. Letting go of control equals more consistency. What I mean by that is the perfectionist thing, letting that go, because being a perfectionist is holding you back. I've gone long days trying to be perfect and my video ends up being uploaded late, and that's not good. Having clear brand values and a brand identity makes planning easier. It definitely makes planning easier because you have a guide to follow. Like, it helps you think of videos a lot easier. I feel like just saying, oh, I want to make YouTube videos, or I want to be a social media content creator and make videos. What kind of videos? It's really hard to think of video ideas. It may be like easier in the first week, and then after that you're like, oh, what do I film? I don't know. What do I post? I don't know. Knowing exactly why you want to upload videos or make content helps a lot in the long run when you need video ideas, and then knowing exactly like what you want to share is very beneficial for you in this case. And then being authentic invites real engagement. I noticed a lot more likes and I got a lot more comments. Just being myself once I posted videos that I resonated with more. So just know, if you be yourself, it really is gonna help you. Trying to make content that's just like everybody else is, I don't know, it makes you not really stand out, and you want to stand out, right? So in this case, being yourself is important here. So my content strategy that I will be doing moving forward from here on my actual account, I'm not gonna plug, am I gonna plug? I'll plug, at Sumoski, is I'll upload 1 to 2 YouTube shorts a week, 1 Instagram reel a week, and 1 IG carousel a week. I noticed during this I did carousels maybe like twice or 3 times, and I really enjoyed it, so I want to implement that into my strategy instead of just doing reels and YouTube shorts. And batch filming, for sure, I will add 1 to 2 days of batch filming to make filming a lot easier and faster. And then rest days. Those are number 1 priority for me. I need to add that into the strategy, and making sure I stick to my brand identity and brand values. So yeah, to end this is the end of the self-study. I will be continuing this actually. It's not the end of my journey on content creation. I'm going to implement this on my actual accounts, and I'm excited to share that with you all if you go over there. And I'll see you guys around. Bye!